Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, we got filter options. Look at that. I've never seen this before. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Shh, it's okay. Shh. So, what do you want? Snack? You want this one? Okay, guys, I'm just doing a little bit of cooking. So I said, let's see. Here you go, buddy. So let's see. Hey, it's good. So this stuff's pretty good. I'm gonna get back to a regular filter somehow. How do I do it? Normal. There we go. This stuff's pretty good. It's like to the point where you could eat this. You could eat this if you wanted to. It's called human grade. Full Moon makes it. I don't know. He's very picky. He's very picky about treats. So this chicken jerky seems to be one of his favorites. What we cooking? What are we cooking? Jane, hello, Jane. Mark D, hello. So I made something yesterday and it was actually really good. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Actually using I bought a skirt steak, but I'm out of steak, so I'm gonna use this. This is all I have left. I'm gonna use one of these Omaha steaks, and I'm gonna cut it up into strips real thin, and then just kind of cook it. And as it's almost cooked, I'm gonna put in baby spinach and very, 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 very small. Hey, good to see you, babe. Very, very small pieces of onion, and then I don't have any fresh garlic, so I'm gonna use minced garlic, and then I'm gonna use this as my marinade. It's from Goya. It's called Mojo. So you see everything sits in the bottom, but when you shake it up, it's really good on pork chops and other things, but it's got like kind of like a sweet tang to it. And what I put is I put red pepper flakes in, and that allows it to have that like sweet and spicy, that little back and forth. So I like spicy, but more or less just figured I'd come on and hang out while I had a minute. I love those red pepper flakes. Yeah, me too. Me too. So the baby spinach, like I don't care for the stems. So when they cook, I don't care for it because the leaf softens up so much and shrinks and everything and becomes so like buttery. But when the stem is on it, it it just kind of, I don't know, bothers me. So I make the stingray have no tail. But I'm like that with lettuce too. I like I don't like the center, but like you're talking iceberg lettuce where it has like that hard crunchy center, and then the leaves. I'll break the leaves off, and I don't like the crunchy center. But that's just me. Some people like crunch with their soft. No big deal. Like crunchy peanut butter. People like that. People like crunchy peanut butter. I don't care for it. On occasion. I gotta be really in the mood for it. But think that's why I like boiled peanuts so much too, is because they have like a softness to them. Some people don't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. As long as they're cooked the right way. Hey, what's up, Abnormal Investigation? It's good to see you. Hey, Val. Welcome in, guys. Fungus, no thank you. Yeah. Well, once you, it's almost like that's what we've been bred to think of it, like, oh, they're all poisonous, be careful, or oh, it's a fungus, it's not good for you. But they have so many properties that are beneficial. They're really amazing, and of course, there's so many variants. There's so many variants of mushroom. I know people who go out. Hey, prospecting. I know people who go out and strictly just mushroom pick. That's all they do. They go out and mushroom pick. They'll take a whole day and go find morals, or you know, those are my buddies up in BC, and then um, British Columbia, and then I have friends who just go out and find. It's called chicken of the woods, but I forget what the name of it is. Other than that, if there is a scientific name, I don't know what it is. But I've seen that around, and I've had people ask me to pick it up for them and stuff. But it's just kind of, apparently it tastes like lobster, but I don't know. Angel Wings, hello. Used to go mushroom hunting. It's fun. That's cool. Roger, what's up, buddy? Enjoy your meal. Jumping. Got to get ready. Catch a train. All right. Be careful out there. Enjoy. It's good to see you, James. Mushroom camper with Sasquatch. Mushroom hunters seem to have a good amount of sightings. Also very true. Hence why I kind of think when they're picking those mushrooms, they're kind of claimed by something that's out there. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes you have a patient Sasquatch who's waiting for that mushroom to grow or whatever the case may be, and then you got somebody come and pluck them. There's a really popular video out there. I don't know, where it comes from or what, but the guy is picking mushrooms or whatever, and something just screams. I mean, screams at the top of its lungs, and the guy's just like, well, I think it's time to go. And you could tell he's an outdoorsman because of the way he reacts. He's like, well, time to go. Like he's just, it was enough to rattle him, but not enough to like. He didn't run. Stealing Bigfoot mushrooms. Morals, that's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, morals is, I've never had them personally. Not that I know of anyway. But I know a few guys who go out. They actually go out like as a team and go looking for them. Same thing upstate New York. I got some guys who always invite me. We're gonna go out and look for chicken of the woods and this and that, or they'll call me and ask me where you know, because I'll tell them if I'm walking and making a video or just on a hike, and I see them and they're accessible. Certain things, not even just mushrooms, other things like Indian pipe or whatever. Like if I, you know, ghost pipe, ghost plant, however you want to say it. If I see these things when I'm out there, I'll call certain people and say, hey, you know, do you want me to grab this and send it to you? Or, you know, if they're in the area, I'll just tell them. You know, I'll kind of just mark the location if they want to go and pluck it later. Jim's camera down. What's up, buddy? Many sightings in East Texas for sure, yeah. For sure, for sure. Once the once the knowledge is there and people understand that it's in their area, it starts to get seen more. I spent some time in East, well, southern. I guess it was southeast Texas, and there's a guy down there that does some bigfooting and stuff. And at the time, I was not. I was still in the military, and I was not wise to what was going on around me. So I didn't even take the opportunities when I traveled to look around for that kind of thing. So now we're just cutting up some onion. They're already diced up, but I'm making them even smaller so they kind of melt away, melt down smaller. Accent drives me insane. I know it goes both ways though. It goes both ways. You know that spinach, it shrinks down to like nothing in seconds. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, it's technically it's still there, but it just shrinks down to a point where it's just mind blowing to me. Interesting thought connections to Bigfoot, Wisconsin here has them, but also dragons. I'm more into the dragons, but they coincidentally coincide together, I think. Yeah, I'd say what I always say. Um, we're the only things that are on the outskirts. Everything else is aware of each other and in tune, and you know, we're the only ones that are. You know, you think dragons are going out of their way to distract one another, or Sasquatch is going out of their way to distract one another, or you know, tell them fake history, etc., etc. I don't think so. Putting their children in seats all day that look literally. If you look at schools, if you look at a school, like just any school, I don't care where you go. Look at any school and then look at any jail. Same thing. Same thing. Hospitals, it's all the same. They're all built the same way. I remember right, Davy Crockett saw Bigfoot on his way to Texas. Yeah, yeah. I mean, in American history, there's quite a bit. You know, I believe I forget how the story goes with Teddy Roosevelt. I forget how his encounter went. I don't remember if they actually laid eyes on something or it was more of a experience they couldn't explain. I'd have to look into it, but again, over time, it's a game of telephone over time as well. You got to look at the sources that you're looking at, that you're reading. Make sure it's coming from a credible place and they haven't really, fiddle faddled with the history itself. Or maybe I'll try and save that for another day. I think that might be enough spinach for now. Get the stems in the garbage because they go everywhere. I think we could use more onions, and then I'm just using like a minced garlic because I don't have any. What do you call it? I don't have any. I did have fresh garlic, but it went bad because I had cut it. I had cut it already. Where would I go to see a dragon? That's as a live one. I don't know, but I mean there's petrified ones all over the world. You know, the best thing I suggest is like going to like Mud Fossil University and kind of getting a grasp of how he talks about it. And oh shit! Somehow water got in. Somehow water got into my meat, and I'm not really sure how it got. I'm not really sure how it got into this bag, but that's kind of aggravating. I mean, with dragons, you're most likely talking about something interdimensional. I'd imagine at this point. Not quite sure. I don't claim to be an expert on anything, but I don't doubt much either at this point. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, well, I heard from Elena. Yeah, I guess the internet is having its issues. Yesterday and the day before was Amazon Prime Day, so it could be very well that it was overworked. If you haven't noticed, after a natural disaster, um, like the lines will be down on a lot of times. It's because a lot of people are trying to contact each other all at once. And this is a very, very frozen piece. don't think I've ever been this low. I think I've ever been this low on red pepper flakes. And then I just take a little of this to Mrs. Dash onions and herb. Not a lot, just it just kind of compliments Breeze. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, my friend. It keeps it kicking over here. I more or less just wanted to kind of check up with everyone. It's been a while. As you guys know, I was in Florida for a little bit. That was a lot of fun hanging out with Mogi on Monster and Stevie B. You know, it wasn't that long, but you know, we hung out. We did quite a bit that we could. You know, the heat was really extreme, and I'll tell you, you know, they're better about it than I am. It was whooping my ass pretty hard. But we did quite a bit, and then even at night, when it cools off, you know, you get your torch out and try to go explore, and it's like I mean, there's bugs everywhere. I haven't seen bugs like that since I was in Korea. And mind you, I've lived in Florida before, but I was young, so it didn't phase me. Jiro, hey, it didn't phase me the way it phased me as a adult. Okay. Get a couple of these bad boys right on top of the meat. And then once I get the wok going, I'll probably cut this stream off because I'm going to be going back and forth, and I really gotta. It's such a little amount of meat. It's such a small amount of meat. Hey Derek, what's up? It's gonna cook pretty fast, and I just don't want to. I don't want to overcook it, and I will distract myself by coming back and chit chatting with you guys. So I will be putting together. I did some footage here and there of kind of everything we did up there. So what I'll do is Breeze. It's all good, brother. There'll be another time in the future. This was very fast. It was planned very, very fast. Derek, good from what I could feel. You know what I mean? Like, vibe wise. Prospecting, take care, bro. Um, as far as like my connection goes, I feel like he's well. Um, but I haven't been over there, and as you know, that kind of goes all over. But it's different when you go to like where it first happened, or where most of your interaction happens, or where you think they necessarily habitat, if you will, or habituate, or whatever the word is. All right, running out of spoons here. Let's use a fork. So, as a Sicilian, I'll tell you this. It's a secret. You can never have too much garlic. With minced garlic, it's hard to tell. You know, they'll tell you, oh, you only need this much or that much. I don't care. I'm slapping it in there. Slapping it in there. Yeah, so instead of buying onions, I decided to buy this, like, big case of, like, chopped onions. And I've barely put it in the top. I've cooked twice. So it seems to work out a little better than having to peel the onion, chop it up, cut off the stems. I cook cryptids, so I figured I would do one. Cooking with Cryptids Conversation. Alright. We're gonna heat that bad boy up. We're gonna heat that bad boy up real nice. There's no need to use a deep wok like this, but I like it. You can use any old frying pan. One like this does just as good. One that deep. It's just a matter of preference. Put it in a pot if that's all you got. It don't really matter. Schlap. Nice one, Mike. You're a gentleman, mate. Go a long way. Fair to was messed up, so I had to just go back on Wi-Fi because I was just on regular internet and it was screwed up. I was wondering where everybody went. I was like, what the hell happened? I guess it looks like I ended the stream, so. But I guess I will on that note, because shit, it is what it is. But appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping by. Breeze, thank you again for that kind donation. And to everyone out there, keep searching for the answers. Be careful where you spend your time. Hey, Midwest Night Watchers. What's up, buddy? Be careful where you spend your time. I'm not one to come out and say, hey, F that person, F this person, but I see a lot of these places and I don't know, just be careful and watch who's blowing smoke, you know what I mean? Be careful. With that being said, Scotty B, always good to see you, bro. Appreciate you being here. Val, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, El, I went and moved over to Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna hop off anyway. So I'll give me a call whenever your stuff works out. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna put that compilation together of the trip. There's a lot of little pieces from different days, so it's gonna take me. I wanted to have it out by today, but there's no way that I can do it because I'm just not. Honestly, I'm not good at it. It takes me time. So yeah. I don't know. I might even reach out for some help because I'm just bad at it. But anyway, salute. Be easy. Stay safe. Stay out of that heat if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. X out.